violating the fundamental sovereign rights of independent countries and deliberately breaching established international law are truly perilous steps that can inevitably lead to extremely serious and widespread complications on a truly global scale. In my phone conversation with President Trump of the United States, I also conveyed our country's sensitivity.
The most dangerous weapon in the world today is not a missile, a drone, or a bomb. It is the belief that the most powerful country on earth has the right to decide the fate of every other country. When Donald Trump ordered the seizure of Venezuela's president, he did not just cross a border. He crossed a line that protects the entire world from chaos. No matter how carefully it is wrapped in words like freedom or justice, abducting a sitting head of state through military force is not leadership. It is a declaration that power no longer needs permission. Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdoğan's warning should echo far beyond Ankara. He called the operation a dangerous violation of sovereignty and international law. And he was right, because when international law becomes optional, then it is not law at all. It becomes a decoration, something displayed when convenient and ignored when it stands in the way of power. The entire post-World War II order was built to prevent exactly this behavior. Powerful states imposing their will on weaker ones while claiming moral authority. That system is now being hollowed out from within. What makes this moment even more disturbing is not only what the United States did, but who applauded it. Israel's leadership rushed to congratulate Trump, praising the operation as bold and historic. The same leaders who justify the destruction of Gaza in the name of security now celebrate the destruction of Venezuela's sovereignty in the name of democracy. The same voices that defend bombs falling on refugee camps now praise bombs falling on a foreign capital. This is not consistency. It is convenience. In Gaza, children grow up without schools, without safety, and without tomorrow. Hospitals operate without electricity. Families sleep in tents under winter rain. Entire neighborhoods have been erased. And yet, when the world speaks about Gaza, it argues over words instead of responding to reality. It debates definitions while bodies are buried. It calls for restraint while weapons keep flowing. This is what selective morality looks like in practice. Venezuela now enters the same space of uncertainty. Streets are quieter. People are afraid. Food and medicine are being stockpiled. A country's future is being negotiated in foreign capitals rather than by its own people. That is what happens when sovereignty becomes conditional, when a nation exists only as long as powerful actors allow it to. Trump's supporters call this strength, but real strength does not require breaking the rules that prevent global collapse. Real strength does not need to kidnap presidents. Real strength does not turn international law into a menu of optional items. This is not order, it is precedent, and precedent is how chaos becomes normal. The same logic connects Gaza and Venezuela, that some lives, some borders, and some laws matter less when they obstruct power. That belief does not create stability. It creates a world where everyone is eventually vulnerable, because once the rules are broken, they do not stay broken for only one target. This is why Erdogan's warning matters. Not because Turkey is perfect, not because Maduro is innocent, but because the principle itself must survive, that no country has the right to rule the world through force, while calling it peace. If this moment passes without resistance, without criticism, without moral clarity, then the next violation will come easier, and the one after that, easier still. So do not let this be just another headline. Do not let outrage expire with the news cycle. Speak, share, question power when it lies. Demand law when force is celebrated, because silence is not neutral. Silence is permission, and the world cannot afford to give it anymore.